right, viewers, there's a big breaking news coming in from Tamil Nadu ahead of the elections. Former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister and expelled AIADMK leader, that is O Paneerselvam, OPS, is likely to join DMK today. This is a big development ahead of the elections of the Legislative Assembly in Tamil Nadu. The expelled All India Dravida Munnetra Kazagham, that is the AIADMK leader, O Paneerselvam, popularly known as OPS, may be joining the Dravida Munnetra Kazagham, that is the DMK, today. Big development here. Expelled AIADMK leader will be joining DMK today. And it's a very big development coming in from the south. And this comes ahead of the elections to the Legislative Assembly in Tamil Nadu. The three-time Chief Minister and expelled AIADMK leader, that is O Panneerselvam, will be joining DMK, is likely to join DMK today. That is on Friday, as per multiple sources also. And he might be also given a seat. All right, for more information, we have Sharda on a phone line with us. Sharda, if you can put this into perspective and share the details, is this confirmed? Sharda, OPS will be joining DMK today. Over to you.
Well, it's been quite a few times that O Paneerselvam has met M K Stalin. Earlier, he was ready to join the NDA chapter under the AIADMK, but the party business secretary, Edapadi K. Palanieswamy, did not agree for that. And recently, OPS also made a statement saying that the DMK is strong in the state of Tamil Nadu and that he believes that they'll come back to power. His statement created a lot of confusion whether OPS will be joining the DMK or will be allying as an individual candidate with the DMK. Today, there are suspects that OPS will be meeting M K Stalin and the DMK members at the Arivalayam, which is the DMK headquarters. Likely to join the party is what our sources are saying. However, OPS is yet to make a statement on that. He'll be meeting with functionaries and then make a final decision. And by today, we will know whether OPS is going to be contesting as an individual candidate or whether he'll be joining the DMK, which has been his enemy party for almost 30 years now.
All right, so you're saying we have to wait for a little while for the final picture, for the final optics of him joining the DMK.
Well, the confirmation is yet to be out from his own mouth. However, his direction towards the DMK has been very evident in the last 6 months, how he's been praising M K Stalin and the DMK government in the state of Tamil Nadu. Looks like he's going to be joining the DMK, but his party functionaries have not agreed to it, and most of them have rejoined the AIADMK. So the question now looms whether Paneerselvam will be an independent candidate under the DMK or if he will be joining the party with M K Stalin as his leader.
All right, and how will this add up for the elections? How will this impact the elections that are upcoming?
Well, as you see, OPS is a former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. He had a great...
All right, I think we lost the phone connection. Right now, we'll try to reconnect with our correspondent. But this is a very big development. The expelled AIADMK leader, OPS, to join DMK ahead of polls. And the former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, O Panneerselvam, who is likely to join the DMK. We'll get you the visuals of that also. He's the three-time Chief Minister and expelled AIADMK leader, O Panneerselvam, who is likely to join DMK today, as per multiple sources. And he might also be given a seat where he won contesting in assembly elections. And this is a very big development coming ahead of the elections. And he's the expelled AIADMK leader who will be joining the DMK. It will impact the elections. He's the ex-Tamil Nadu Chief Minister who will be joining DMK ahead of polls. And this will be happening around 9:30. And he was an Amma loyalist who will be joining the rival DMK today. All right, Sharda is joining us back once again. Sharda, what led to this decision? We'll have to wait for the official confirmation as per you. But what led to this decision by OPS? Sharda.
I can say because most of the AIADMK leaders of the OPS faction left him, and following which he is not able to join the AIADMK's original party. Edappadi K Palaniswamy calls him a traitor because OPS directed an attack at the AIADMK headquarters in 2019 when he was removed from his position. Edappadi was made the General Secretary. Acting as a Deputy CM at that point of time, OPS did not respect the AIADMK's what the party members are now telling us, and following which now moving towards the DMK is it seems to be the final action of the OPS because he tried to join NDA in the last 1 year, but he also kept telling that the Modi or Amit Shah or the NDA factor did not approach him for the alliance, and saying that Edappadi did not want him to be part of the NDA alliance, and that's the reason OPS was singled out by the NDA, though he has been with the NDA for almost 10 years in alliance as an individual. However, now continuing to be in the politics is the only option, so he's moving towards DMK. Only the final decision whether he's going to be joining the DMK or whether he's going to be an individual candidate under the DMK is all that is left for us to know. And we know that OPS has multiple times praised M K Stalin in the last 1 year, starting in the assembly session. He's also met him at his residence multiple times, and slowly he was giving us hints that he's going to be joining the DMK if the NDA is not giving a call. At the same time, we see Edappadi K Palaniswamy continuously telling that OPS cannot join the AIADMK or the NDA alliance because he calls him the traitor of the AIADMK.
And also, Sharda, if you can put this into perspective, OPS had been a loyalist of Jayalalithaa, and he has served as multiple times as interim chief minister also. And now, exactly was the reason of him being expelled was also the leadership tussle between him and the other leader, that is EPS.
Very much true, as you have mentioned. As a chief minister of the state, not once but twice. Once when Jayalalithaa went to jail in the disproportionate case in 2016, as well as in 1996 when Jayalalithaa was again arrested for corruption, and at the time, and serving as the loyalist of Jayalalithaa twice, he's been acting as the chief minister of the state of Tamil Nadu. And later, after Jayalalitha's demise, is when the party was divided because there was one factor that wanted Sashikala to be the chief minister, another factor that wanted OPS to be the chief minister, and one more factor that promoted Edappadi to be the next upcoming leader. Following which Sashikala went to jail, and there was a huge divide in the party where majority of people supported Edappadi.
All right, Sharda, you stay with us. We have a guest joining us. Apsara Reddy, AIADMK spokesperson, is joining us. Apsara, if you can put this into perspective, if you can give us more details. It is being said that he will be joining a DMK. Your initial take on this?
Edappadi K Palaniswamy, sir, has been very, very accommodating of all leaders in the party. OPS is shown to be a betrayer and a chameleon because I think he's the person who was a nobody who Madam Jayalalithaa elevated to the position of chief minister 3 times. OPS owes his rise in politics and his family's rise in politics. His son also was an MP because of Madam Jayalalithaa and Mr. Edappadi's benevolence. And he's actually the biggest betrayer in Tamil Nadu politics. He's somebody who's gone to DMK, which Madam Jayalalithaa and Mr. MGR called as an evil force. And this was a party which has given him such an accession in politics. And despite him being such a anti-party activist, I mean, Edappadi has been more than accommodative. We even gave him the deputy chief minister. He was a deputy organizing secretary of the party. And OPS was accommodated at the highest levels of the party. And him going to DMK reeks of absolute disloyalty, and he shows what a spineless person he is.
Yes. Apsara, but don't you think that it will be a big boost for the DMK also, that OPS has served?
Not at all. OPS doesn't have the support of the people, and all his support was the AIADMK cadre. Even when he was expelled from the AIADMK, in his own constituency, there was no protest, no leaders leaving. In fact, everybody, the 5-6 people who went with him have also flittered away. They're not with him anymore. They've all come back to the AIADMK fold, or they've joined other parties. I mean, in a democracy, people can go to other parties, but they've not stuck with him. Even the person who he claimed to be his loyalist, all the loyalists have gone. Nobody is with him.
All right. But do you believe there's any possibility of reconciliation with OPS before the elections, sir?
Not at all. Mr. OPS was removed by the General Council by an overall consensus of the cadre and the party, and a resolution passed in the General Council. It was not Mr. Edappadi's whim to remove him from the party. It was the entire party which saw the activities of Mr. OPS. When there was a huge General Council meeting happened, he barged in with thugs into the AIADMK office and stole documents, and it was evident. And the police registered a case, and then the documents were returned back to AIADMK from him. So everybody knows what kind of a human being he is.
But sir, this is more of a leadership tussle that is happening right now at this moment. Shashikala is also launching a party. What exactly is happening in AIADMK, sir?
So basically, Mr. Edappadi Palanichwamy, sir, has consolidated the party with everybody in the party, whether it's General Council, whether it's the cadre, whether it's the former ministers or current MLAs. The whole party infrastructure is with Mr. Edappadi Palanichwamy, and the two-leaf symbol is with Mr. Edappadi Palanichwamy. As the Supreme Court and the Election Commission have declared, AIADMK is with Mr. Edappadi Palanichwamy. Anybody who's indulged in anti-party activities has been expelled, like Edappadi, like the OPS and Shashikala have been expelled by Mr. Edappadi. They don't belong to the AIADMK, and they've not really mustered up any public support. Shashikala, till day before yesterday, was wanting to get back into the AIADMK. People didn't accept her because the overall image of her has been somebody who's been disloyal to Amma herself and never showed Amma when she was 75 days admitted in hospital, never even showed party leadership, or the Prime Minister or the Governor also couldn't meet a sitting Chief Minister in hospital. Shashikala has an image of somebody who's betrayed Amma, and she's also known as somebody who's an extremely corrupt person. So Mr. Edappadi Palanichwamy has kept her away from the party, and so has Mr. OPS has been kept away. So the party is very happy under the leadership of Mr. Edappadi Palanichwamy.
All right, definitely. Apsara, sir, there has been a constant battle for the leadership role when it comes to AIADMK. But also, sir, if you can tell me the strategy of AIADMK post-OPS joining DMK, sir? Any change in that?
I don't think there'll be any strategy change, because as far as we are concerned, OPS is irrelevant in the political system. People have, seen him for have made out what he is as a person. I think he's not considered AIADMK cadre. AIADMK cadre is extremely angry with him for the way he's conducted himself, especially joining hands with DMK, which Mr. MGR and Amma opposed till their last breath. And they're considered an evil force, and that's exactly the word they use. Literal translation from Tamil is they've called DMK an evil force. And he was belonging to a party which elevated him to the Chief Minister 3 times. And to align with Stalin at such a juncture, I think reeks of absolute betrayal.
All right, sir. Thanks a lot for your comment on OPS joining, is set to join the DMK today. All right, Sharda was also with us. Thanks a lot, Sharda, for the details in this story. All right, viewers, let's move on from this story to another big story that we are